Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 5. If you want to see my reactions and my thoughts about the first episodes of Ahsoka, I'm gonna put the link right there into the eye. Fair reminder at the beginning of this intro, like always, I'm not an hardcore fan of Star Wars, I'm a regular fan, meaning that I watched all of the movies, I watched some shows. Ooh, it seems that I'm a little hungry, I'm sorry if it's gonna make noise, you know, during the video. I was saying I watched some of the shows with you guys, but not all of them, meaning that I watched The Mandalorian, Tales of the Jedi, Andor, The Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I didn't watch Rebels and Clone Wars. And for a show like Ahsoka, some of you can say that it would have been better if I would have watched them, and I can understand why now that I began this show, but also I think that my way to see this show and to tell you what I understood, what they explained well, and all how I understood it, I think that it can be also interesting for you guys who watched everything maybe to understand that this show, okay, it's not the good one, you know, to come back into the Star Wars universe, into maybe to begin to watch the Star Wars shows, it's clearly not the good one for that. I'm repeating it each time. For me, the good one for that, it's Andor. But yes, maybe not Ahsoka, but still, I discovered the girl, you know, into The Mandalorian, I discovered more about her into Tales of the Jedi, and this show is making a good job to explain to me everything that I missed, you know, for Clone Wars, for Ahsoka, and also to present me these new characters for me, like Sabine for example, and to explain to me also all of the things about her background, her relationship with Ezra, how important, you know, it was, that relationship between them. And sometimes I miss, you know, some little information, like for example Hera, her son, who is the father and stuff like that, but when it's happening, I'm asking you the questions, guys, and so far you are really respectful on the comments to not tell me any spoilers, to explain to me stuff that maybe I missed, to tell me that kind of information, so thank you for that. But yes, it's a quick reminder at the beginning of this video about the fact that I didn't watch Rebels and Clone Wars. I can feel it, you know, that I missed stuff, but still the show is making a good job to make bridges, you know, between shows, to tell me still what I need to know to understand the character, to understand the background, to understand some relationships. And for example, for the last episode, it was really important, you know, to understand that Ezra is so important for Sabine after the choice that she made. You know, during the episode, I felt a little disappointed by her choice, but I was more shocked by it, surprised by it, than really disappointed, because I really thought that a girl like her wouldn't give up on the map like that, wouldn't help, you know, the villains like that, the dark side like that, because she knew what it implied and all. Even if I understand the thing with Ezra, that hope that she has for him and all, I understand her reason to accept, but I thought that I had also a lot of reasons to say no, and that she wouldn't say it. So really for me, I was more shocked than disappointed. But I said during the review that maybe some of you guys, in particular the ones who watched Rebels, you would be more disappointed about her choice and all, and turned out that on the comments, the majority of you understood her choice, and really you were like, for someone like her, for someone who is impulsive, who is acting, you know, like she wants, but who also has that particular relationship with Ezra, in fact, it's logical for her to react like that. For sure, it's not what we want, but at the end of the day, it's logical. So it helped me a little, you know, to understand her even more and to maybe accept her choice even more, at least to understand it a little more, with your comments, with you being understanding about it. Do you understand what I mean? It's a lot of it's a lot of times the word understanding right there, but we understood each other. I'm sorry. So I was saying, right there, this episode of Ahsoka, we're gonna deal with the consequences of that choice, meaning that the villains, they managed to escape. Sabine, she's with them. Okay, she was taken, you know, like handcuffed and all, but at the end of the day, she chose to give the map. She knew that it would mean to go with them, to follow them, because they would be the only one to know the path to go to that place where maybe Ezra is right now. Also, you know, Thrawn, and that can be really bad, but Sabine, she wants mostly for Ezra. Ahsoka and the other ones, they're gonna want to follow that path. I don't know how they can do it, but they're gonna want to follow that path for Sabine, for Ezra, and for Thrawn. Maybe more for Thrawn, you know, at the end of the day, all of that mission was about it. And when I say all of that mission, I mean Ahsoka and Sabine going right there, searching for clues, but also Hera, who disobeyed, who went with all of the other guys to that place to help Ahsoka. So it's a mission, you know, and it's not an illegal one, but it's not really a regular one. So they have to continue, they can't come back, you know, like they can't turn around, they can't give up, and even more now that Sabine is involved, went with them. So yes, Sabine, she's gonna be with them. Is she gonna accept, you know, to have some Jedi lessons? Is she gonna have some conversations with them which can make her switch? I don't think so, but maybe make her doubt. We'll see. We have Shin also right there, and you know how much I appreciate the girl. Even if she's in the dark side, you know, and all, she's really an interesting character so far. And I said it, I really have the impression that the girl can betray her mentor at some point, her master. I really have that feeling, you know, with their relationship, with the fact that she's so ambitious, she wants more power, with the character of Morgan, who is giving a lot of orders, who is really passive-aggressive with her. I have the impression that Shin, at some point, she can betray her mentor, and I have the impression that it's gonna happen during this season, because also we can see that he's okay on the dark side, okay, he's also ambitious, but he kept some of the rules, some of the principles of the Jedis. He felt that it was really a shame to fight against Ahsoka. He's still, you know, acting in an honorable way most of the time, so I think that him also is gonna be at some point maybe against Morgan, or something is gonna happen, like he's not gonna accept everything that they're gonna do and that's gonna go wrong. That's my theory for now. Ahsoka, she doesn't know that Sabine betrayed her. She saw that Sabine hesitated, you know, to destroy the map, but she didn't see what happened after that. So I don't think that she's gonna guess that Sabine, she gave it and she's swallowing them willingly right now. When she's gonna know the truth, that can be bad. For their relationship, for sure, we saw that it was a complicated relationship. I understood the background that we have behind that, and we saw also that during the last episodes they tried to have their complicity back, to work together again, and it was functioning well. Like, they appreciated it also, so yes, we'll see when Ahsoka is gonna know the truth and how she's gonna react. At some point I really want a real conversation between these two, because a lot of things were not said clearly, and I have the impression that the Master and Padawan relationship is a real big subject, at least for this season 1 into this show, because we have seen with her Master, because we have Sabine with Ahsoka, and it's different relationships, it's complicated ones. They talked also a lot about Anakin and Ahsoka, and with how we ended the last episode we're gonna talk about it again, and it's really a big subject into this show, at least for the season 1, I can feel it. And yes, I forgot to talk about it, but for sure with how the last episode ended, we're gonna have more, I think, at the beginning of this episode with Anakin and Ahsoka, maybe a little more of that conversation, but you know, I didn't talk about it at first, you know, at the beginning of this intro, because I really don't think that it's gonna be a big part of this episode. I think that it's gonna be maybe 1-2 scenes, but not more than that. Like, we have still a lot to do into the present time with this character, with this story for the short season that we have. So I don't think that the writers, they can spend a lot of time, in fact, with Anakin and Ahsoka discussing like that. But for sure, it's gonna be cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these episodes earlier, 1 day of advance, and you have them with an extended reaction part. I didn't put 4 reaction parts so far, and I don't think that it's gonna be the case for this episode, so if you want to support me and to have these advantages, you have my Patreon. Let's go for this episode! It's gonna be a good one, I can feel it, it's gonna be a good one. Maybe not full of actions, you know, like the other one, the last one was, like really it was an action episode. I think that it's more gonna be a discussion episode, but it's gonna be great, you know. Maybe it's gonna be more about the characters, and you know that I appreciate that kind of episodes also. Let's go.
I got nothing down here. It looks like we missed the party.
Copy, General. There's nothing on the scope. Where is everyone?
You're gonna find our ship,
That's what worries me.
but you need to fight her to find Ahsoka.
Mom,
Stay inside.
can I come out now?
All right. But don't wander off too far. We don't know this planet, so keep Chopper with you.
That, for sure. And you know, I don't know this kid since a long time, but I already want to protect him a lot. Oh, I want to put up. Oh, sweet.
I told them to stay together. But they never listened.
Oh my dear.
You look the same.
You look old.
Not nice.
Galen's skull.
So you do remember. That's good. It means you still have a chance.
To come back?
Chance.
To live.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm here to finish your training.
It's a little late for that.
Mm-hmm.
One is never too old to learn, Sims.
We're not gonna talk about you, what you did, all of that.
All right. What's the lesson, Master?
Live. Or die.
I won't fight you.
You have to fight him. To win against him to stay alive?
We're overdue at HQ. Senator Organa says she can only give us cover for so long.
We're not going anywhere until I know exactly what happened here.
Mom,
Not now, Jason.
Listen to
There's a
him.
benefit in people asking a few more questions.
Not if we don't have any answers.
there's something about the water. Don't you hear it?
The waves crashing?
No. The lightsabers.
You can hear them fight? You're good, kid.
Carson, get your squadron airborne. We need you out over the ocean, low altitude, full sweep.
We already did that.
Well, we're doing it again. Liang, you're working in the Ghost.
If she managed to win against you, that's it, our training lessons are done, you know.
Looks like you don't have much left to offer.
I haven't taught you everything.
You can do that? You're cheating. Where? J'ai une info where? And when? It's a memory. You're young!
Yeah, no kidding.
This is one of our first missions. Why are we here?
To remember something important. What do you need to remember? To see her as a teenager? You need to see something about your past that you never understood.
Is there a problem?
We lost so many.
In time of war, it's
There's
happening.
always a price to be paid.
It was my fault. They were following my orders. I got them killed.
As Jedi, it's our job to lead. That doesn't mean we don't make mistakes.
And our mistakes cost lives. That doesn't bother you?
Of course it does.
This isn't what I trained for.
We must adjust to the times. When Obi-Wan taught me, we were keepers of the peace. But now, to win this war, I have to teach you to be a soldier.
That's a different approach,
Is that
for
all I
sure.
have to teach my own Padawan one day? How to fight.
I told you that the Padawan and Master relationship is a big subject of this season.
Listen, I'm teaching you how to lead, how to survive. When you do that, you're going to have to fight.
What if I want to stop fighting?
You did that once, remember?
And you'll die.
Ah, it's about that. It's about really involving yourself again into the fight. Oh, that was a good one! They got me by surprise, but that was a good one. And that was an amazing flashback.
Maybe those senators were right. Got us out here chasing ghosts.
You do things your way because you can. This is why people like you.
Liang, where are they? People don't just vanish into thin air.
Well, no. Normally, no.
Is there a chance they're out here?
Always. Especially with Lady Tanner.
Yeah, she is tenacious.
Yep.
So was her master.
Yeah? What was he like?
You don't know who he is? Who he was?
Intense.
Huh?
Yes, Jason, what is it?
Chopper thinks he has something hidden.
Oh, the picture is really great. I mean by that they really thought about it, how to film it, how to make it
I don't know this
look
battle.
great.
This was the siege of Mandalore. We had parted ways by now.
You're a warrior now, as I trained you to be. Ahsoka, within you will be everything I am, just as I inherited knowledge from my master, and he from his. You're legacy.
Yes, but she doesn't want to be a part of
My part of that
your
legacy is
legacy, really.
death and war.
But you're more than that. Because I'm more than that.
You are more Anakin, but more powerful and dangerous than anyone realized.
Is that what this is about?
If I am everything you are,
You've learned nothing.
don't say that.
Back to the beginning. I gave you a choice. Live or die.
To fight him or to accept his part of you. You can't kill him because it's not real and because he's inside of you no matter what. Woo! That's so great to do that!
Trying to die.
Oh, your eyes.
I choose to live.
And it's not about killing you to survive, you know. You're back. His eyes, you know.
There's hope for you yet.